So I wanted to say before I start this video, right now I'm on, what is it, 32 milligrams of Suboxone. And that's 4 8 milligram slash 2 buprehorphine to naloxone. When I used to take Kratom, do not follow my recommendations, but when I used to take Kratom, I used to take 10 milligrams by pill when I finally got my right dose, which is 20 50 milligram pills. And like I say, I don't suggest anybody do anything like that. What you should do is start very low and then keep taking it until your withdrawal symptoms stop. One thing that's best for it, I heard, is orange juice and grapefruit juice. But yeah, this video is mostly about Kratom for buprehorphine withdrawal. So hope you enjoy it. Day 5 of the weight loss slash muscle build time. And for me, it's really split down the middle. It's, I want to lose weight. I have probably about 50 pounds to lose, but I also want to make big gains. And so I want to do this simultaneously. Some people will bulk and then cut. I want to try and do both. And I know that's a hard feat, but it's just what I want to do. Today, what I want to talk about is Kratom and Suboxone. So, from the beginning, I've been saying that my testosterone is low because of Suboxone use. And in the past, I got off methadone. I jumped off of methadone 70 milligrams and started Kratom, and it was amazing because Kratom truly did take away all of my withdrawal symptoms. Now I have to figure out if I'm going to slowly go down on Suboxone or jump off and then do Kratom again. And that may be the route that I do. The biggest problem I had was swallowing the pills. Every pill is half a gram, 500 milligrams, and they're massive pills. And I have what's called reflux. And it's not acid reflux, but no, it's where the second part of my throat won't automatically swallow. So sometimes things get caught in there. But one thing is I think that I need to do this. And I can get off of Kratom afterwards. But those of you who take Kratom, I haven't taken it in 3 years. It's been a long time. And I remember the feeling. It does give you some euphoria. Suboxone doesn't give you hardly any euphoria. So I just hope my brain doesn't, realize that neural pathway and says, ooh, that's going to be amazing. But I'm doing this for my family. The testosterone thing is strange because when you're low on testosterone, it's supposed to be you have depression, you can't sleep very well. There's a whole bunch of side effects for low T for men. But I just don't have that. I'm very happy. I have the energy. I'm able to do things normally. I definitely don't have any, erectile dysfunction or problems with that. The only thing that I do have a problem with is disinterest sometimes in intimate activities. That is to say, I can't necessarily keep up with my wife, who's 10 years my junior, which is kind of to be expected. Instead of like 3 or 4 times a week, it's more like 1 to 2 times a week. So that's probably the only thing. But also, we haven't had my sperm checked, and we have to do that. Actually, this just reminds me that I have to schedule that up north. Anyways, so I would like to hear from some of you. What do you think I should do, go down on Suboxone naturally. Now that can take a while, because at this point right now I'm on 8/2 of buprehorphine to naloxone. Now those of you who've taken it know what I'm talking about. There's 8 milligrams. There's always 4 times buprehorphine to 1 naloxone, and they put that naloxone in to make sure that you can't go past a certain, you can't keep getting high and all that. Plus, you can't take other medications because buprehorphine blocks the receptors. So this is really going to be hard for me. I'm going to kind of need some support. But it's one of those decisions where, I stopped Kratom, and I look back to those videos and I watched some of them and I realized, like, hey, you didn't have a real problem with Kratom withdrawal, especially if it's only going to be for like a month. But here's the thing. For the past 10 years now, I've always been on something. Whether it was Suboxone originally, then methadone, and I loved methadone because my addict brain, I did get high, and you can still take stuff, no matter what people say, you can get high off of methadone. But, hold on. I've always been on something in the last decade, and methadone 5 years ago, when I quit that, I used Kratom because there was no methadone places around here. And so I was kind of forced into the whole Kratom thing, and I was on it for like a year, and I got off of it. Well, shortly after that, I had pancreatitis. And what pancreatitis did was cause me severe pain. And now that I'm actually not feeling the symptoms as much, the pain isn't as bad. And so I feel like I can lower my dose, if not get off at all. But I haven't. There's always been something. There's always been something to lift my moods, lift my spirits, right? And it's not just the testosterone why I want to get off of Suboxone, but it's because what if there's something that happens to the world, What if there's a problem and all of a sudden I can't get Suboxone? I'd have to go through withdrawals and I'd have to jump off. That would be horrific. I mean, methadone is bad enough. I've heard Suboxone can be almost as bad as methadone. But anyways, this is all in the name of health and weight loss, and I really hope I can get this done. So how do I feel? It's only been day 5. It's been 2 days since I've weighed myself, and I'm not going to weigh myself until the end of the week. But my body feels tighter. I feel like I have more energy, and I'm doing 1 meal a day. OMAD, right? So what I do is I wake up, and I'm a student, so I've been studying. I wake up at about 1 p.m. I take some caffeine. Caffeine and nicotine, which is snus. It's chew things that you put up here. And then I go to work out, which is a walk or lift weights, and then I have a protein shake and eat afterwards. It's best to eat after your workout, because then your body has all the nutrients to deal with that. I mean, some people say you should work out before, because then you can work off all that stuff, but no, your body needs to recover. This is all about building muscle and all of that. And I thought about dirty bulking. My dog just won't. I thought about dirty bulking, but all that is I mean, I understand people want to be able to eat chips and soda and all of that. I'm trying to do this from a healthy standpoint, and I do have weight to lose. I'm 253 pounds, and I should be 190. Now, there are some big dudes that are like 6'1" and 260, and they're in incredible shape. But a lot of them have taken testosterone or PEDs and all of that. Now, if you're still here, God bless you. You know, I see some people watch, you know, like a minute and a half or 2 minutes just to get the gist, but sometimes these go on rant. But those of you who have taken Kratom, who take Kratom, let me know what you think I should do. Ultimately, it's going to come down to what my wife and I think is best. But the only thing that makes me hesitate is my gag reflex, and I can work towards that. But I just want to get off of this stuff, you know? I just want to get off of this and not have to deal with all the withdrawal symptoms and all of that. So we'll see. Anyways, God bless, and I'll see you next time. All right, this is, I just wanted to put this in the end of the video. Done with 8 laps. Probably one of the longest I've gone. I've done 10 laps before, but this means I've done over 5 miles, and I'm going to increase it. Eventually I'm going to start running, but not until my body is lighter, because I do have a history of shin splints. All right, just logging that in.